Hello everyone, I'm Elise and I have signed up to do the video presentation, one of the video presentations for today, and the book that I wanted to review, I guess, was Green Eggs and Ham by Dr. Seuss. It's one of my favorite books, and I chose it because I have very fond memories of going over to my grandparents' house. This was one of the many books that they had on their shelves, but it was kind of a tradition. Every year we'd go over to their home. They would make green eggs and ham for us, and then they would read the story to us. And aside from, I guess, the fond memories that I have from it, I guess I just never fully understood its meaning until I was an adult. When I was a kid, I just thought it was a book about green eggs and ham, but as I got older, I started to really resonate with the main character in the story, and that's kind of how I felt as I read it again. I saw a lot of myself in the main character. And just to give a brief synopsis of the plot, I'll even show you some pictures. We have the main character who goes unnamed throughout the whole story. This here's the main character, and then we have the other character, Sam. And the main character is approached by Sam and offered a plate of green eggs and ham. And throughout basically the entire story, the main character is very strict about he does not like green eggs and ham. He's never had them. He won't like them. But Sam has a good feeling that the main character will really like green eggs and ham, and so he continues to offer him the green eggs and ham. And when we get to the very end, finally he gives in spite of how apprehensive he was at first. And right here we can see he's very happy to try the green eggs and ham and actually ends up really liking them. And I drew a lot of parallels between this story and my own life, mostly because I too tend to have a lot of reservations and I guess just fear to try new things sometimes. But I think it's really good how he opened his mind and he opened his heart to trying the green eggs and ham, which is something that he eventually ended up liking. I would identify this genre of book as a picture book, mostly just because the emotion and the storyline are conveyed mostly through the illustrations. The dialogue doesn't really hold a lot of detail alone, but the pictures make the storyline more clear along with the characters, and I would argue that this book is a good example of the genre. I hope I have inspired some of you to read this book yet again. It's a popular one, but one of my favorites. And yes, thank you.